This is Africa Archield, your joy strategist. I'm so excited. I want to talk to you about mission creep. Okay, you might not know what mission creep is. So as you know, I'm working on my doctorate and in community college leadership. And community colleges tend to have this problem about mission creep. You know, they're everything to everybody in the community. And so their mission gets muddled and sometimes they don't meet all their objectives. That's pretty much the upshot of it. But what does that look like in our lives, in our business? When we have mission creep, we start doing things that have nothing to do with who we are and what we want to do at our core. And that's where we have life and business mission creep. It's when we make just off the top of our head decisions to do something and then we don't feel good on the inside. You know, something just seems off, or we go off on a new direction because it's a nice bright and shiny object, and as mompreneurs, you know, we're prone to those bright and shiny objects, and we get off, we go off in another direction, just a tangent that we don't need to be on. That's mission creep. So what you need to do, and there's a really simple, maybe not necessarily easy, because you're gonna have to do some work for this, but simple solution to mission creep. And usually, like I said, when we hit mission creep, we're wondering, why am I here? What am I doing? And who am I? If you got those questions rolling around in your head lately, you have mission creep, okay? So how do we solve this? The easiest way is to create a mission statement. You want to create one for not just your business, but for your family and for yourself. It really brings clarity and focus when you do this. So there's a couple of ways, or a couple of things that need to be included in your mission statements. So remember, we're creating 3 different mission statements. One for ourselves, one for our family, and one for our business. And in each of these mission statements, because we want to think of those entities separately. So for each of these mission statements, we need to have values. So we got to think of our own values. We got to think about family values. We got to think about business values. We want to also go and throw in there our why. Like, why are we doing this? You know, probably for yourself, why am I here? What's my reason for being? Think about why your family, why you are doing this business. What's its purpose? Okay? The third one, of course, is to include those big 3 questions I just talked about. Why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I? So put that in the context of yourself, your family, and your business. And when you start answering those questions, and that's the work, that's seriously the work, to write down the values, to write down the answers to those big 3, to write down your why. That's the real work. Because when you form that mission statement, what you're doing is you're really taking broad strokes at those things, so they encompass all of them without necessarily using those specific words. Can you use specific words that came from your values or your why or the answers to those big 3? Of course you can, but it's not required. It's to give you an idea of how encompassing that mission statement needs to be, either for yourself, your family, or your business. All right, so lose the mission creep right now. Lose it right now. Let's get some clarity, let's get some focus, and have some fun. I mean, it is such a relief not to have mission creep, to have a clear, crystal clear, focused mission statement for yourself, your family, and your business. Why is it fun? Because you get to focus on the things that you love and not running off to every bright and shiny object, not making crazy decisions on the spur of the moment. You really get to have fun and relax and know that you're on the right path. So if you need any help in your joy journey, you know where to find me. Make sure you book a strategy session. All right, in the meantime, be peaceful, joyous, and love-filled. Have a wonderful day.